VC, the Waxed here. It's a turn your baseball cap around kind of day. But I'm making a video for Steve Carlson. He's doing this huge thank you to the VC. He went through some tough times last year with the flooding. And to me, he has a great attitude about things, putting them in proper perspective, much better than I would have handled it. I got into the VC as I started collecting and watching a lot of people's videos, and he wants you to show 4 or more albums that were either gifted to you or someone influenced you to get them. And I want to kind of keep my video directed towards people in the VC that I look to and trust their opinion and like what they have to say. And I'll kind of cap this with a turn back to Steve on how he influenced me, but it's different than slightly different than an album. So let's start off with, I have 5 albums, I believe, here. So anyone who doesn't watch Michael at 45 RPM, you're a fool. That dude knows what he's talking about. At least that's my perception. And one of the albums he suggested more than once is the Org Music 45 RPM of Bags and Train. This is a great album. Nice gatefold. I say this that I'm not so much on getting these 45 RPM, although they sound outstanding. Show you the back there. Number 3, because you have to get up every 5 minutes, especially every 10 minutes to flip the sides. But this sounds awesome. I think it's still in print. Try and get this, even if you can't get a good copy of it, because it's a great album. All right. So that's a thank you to Michael. This might be unusual. I don't know if anyone's ever thanked this person in a video, but I'm going to go out and shout out to Davis Winchester. Haha. He had a video where he talked up this version of Mangus, the Black Saint, and the Sinner Lady. This is from Audio Superior Viaduct, which I've done a video about them. This was $20. I believe it is a digital version, but for $20 it sounds great. I will be getting the analog productions, or the version that they did with Impulse that comes out later this year, but this is great. And for $20 can't go wrong. It is a nice gatefold. Here's the crazy thing about Superior Viaduct. If their albums are digital mastered, this is an outstanding cover. Nice cardstock, just very good. For $20, it's crazy. So it makes you feel like, why doesn't everyone deliver you a good quality jacket? Putting them away as I go. Okay, next. I know a lot of people watch this gentleman. It's Mike from the In Groove in Phoenix, Arizona. He has a record store. He does a lot of good, great YouTube content. And he has that list of, a little sneak preview there. He has that list of the 100 analog albums in print that you should own. And I took him up on getting this one. This is the Speaker's Corner of Al Green Call Me. I've said on many videos, this is my best sounding album I have, and it is. And the sweet voice of Al Green can make you feel different. In a lot in a romantic situation, but just it makes you go, how can a human be that talented and convey that much emotion in his voice? But with this album, you should be able to find out, because Al's the man. Al is the man. Another person in the VC that I watch his videos and take his advice very strongly because he's hugely passionate, and that's Bob Bradley. He is a cool cat. That's how I would describe him. And although He likes all different types of music. I like when he talks about jazz. And one of the first, I've sneak previewed again. One of the first videos I saw in the VC is he was chatting up this version of saxophone, Colossus, Sonny Rollins. This is the one that is mastered by Kevin Gray. And for a long time, this was like under $25. I think because of the way they're pressing things and everything's backed up, it's hard to get, and I might be going for over $50. But I bought this sweet album for under $25. It was printed at QRP, and it is a awesome, and I thank Bob for turning me on to it. And the last one, I'll thank a friend of mine named Brad. Gave me this 50th anniversary. Oh, good grief. Nice red vinyl there. It was a reissue by Omnivore Recordings. He gave me this, and I thank him. So, remember I said I was going to say something about Steve and how he influenced me. One time I watched a video of Steve's where he showed his record cleaning setup. So he goes, I should clean my records because they're pretty filthy when I pick some up from thrift stores, and even the new ones, they kind of feel filthy. So I'm going to do a video on my setup, but I'm going to take my camera off here, and you can